Hello, and thank you so much for stopping by my channel. I am Dr. Gail, and I am so glad that you're here. And you know what day it is. It is Thursday, and you know what goes down here on Thursday. Wife Life with Dr. Gail goes down here on Thursday. So do me a huge favor and make sure you're hitting the subscribe button and the little bell right next to it so you will know when I go live. And so tonight I want to talk to the wives that watch my channel. Yes, you wives that watch my channel. And the reason why I want to talk to you guys is because it is overwhelming that we are not having enough sex with our husbands. So tonight I want to talk to you about scheduling spicy sex. Yes, scheduling spicy sex. Now I know I'm going to get so many pushbacks from you wives that watch my channel. But let me just tell you, why do married men stay in sexless marriages has over 50,000 views. Why do the 7 effects of a sexless marriage has over 500,000 views. Let me just tell you, us wives are not doing our duty, what we signed up for. And let me just tell you this, if you have been married 5 days, 5 years, 50 years, 20 years, or anything in between, when you signed up and said, I do, you became the sole source to your husband's pleasure. Now, let me just give you some precursor, because I am not one of those people that say, oh, Dr. Gail, you don't know my husband. You're 100% correct. I don't. But if there's some health issues, some infidelity issues, some unforgiveness issues, you need to open your mouth, or you both need to get in a space where you go to a counselor or a coach, someone like myself or whoever, but get yourself some help. Because let me just tell you, sex is not only good for your husband, it is good for you. It is good for the body. It's good for circulation. I have done tons of teaching on the benefits of sex. But let me just tell you, ladies, we need to stop using our vaginas or whatever else is going on as a weapon against our husbands, because it's overwhelming that we as wives are failing in this area. And again, I know I'm going to get so many comments, but I have broad shoulders and I can take it, because let me just tell you, I never coach or counsel anything I have not conquered in my own marriage. I know what it is to withhold sex for unforgiveness. I know what it is to withhold sex for infidelity. I know what it is to withhold sex for health issues. I know all of those things. So I'm not talking at you, I'm talking to you, okay? And it is affecting our marriages, it is affecting our relationships, and it is affecting our husbands, okay? So tonight I want to talk to you about scheduling spicy sex. Number one reason why you should schedule sex, it helps you work around mismatched libidos. If you have a high libido and your husband has a low libido, or vice versa, when you schedule sex, it puts you in a position where you know that this is going to happen, right? We schedule every other area of our life. Why are we not scheduling sex? Okay. So it gives, so if Tuesday or Wednesday or whatever day you both decide that you're going to have sex, and it should be non-negotiable, just like we go to work, just like we get our hair done, just like we get our nails done, just like we take the kids to, all these practices, all the stuff that we have on our plates, sex should be non-negotiable, because again, it just does not benefit your spouse. It benefits you as well. Physically, mentally, it has so many benefits, okay? Number 2, it helps you be intentional about making sex a priority in your marriage. The same thing that you did to get him or her is the same thing that you need to do to keep them. And again, I know there is some men that watch my channel that are withholding sex as well. So again, but I wanted to reach out and talk to these women. For the simple fact is, I know it's happening at an alarming rate more with women than it is with men, okay? So it helps you make sex a priority, just like we make everything else a priority. When you put it on your calendar, stick to it. Be a person of your word, okay? Number 3, it helps you demonstrate your commitment to your marriage and to your spouse. Because a lot of times, if you're married for any length of time, you begin to take each other for granted. You begin to say, okay, he or she will be okay, and it's not okay. It's not okay to withhold sex when you put everything else at the forefront and your spouse towards the back, okay? Number 4, it helps take the pressure off the spouse with the higher sex drive. Because if they're thinking about sex and they're wanting sex and you keep pushing them away and keep putting them off, then it makes them feel unwanted. It makes them feel not desired. It makes them feel all of these things. But when you schedule sex, they know, okay, on Tuesday, it is my time to have time with my spouse. This is our time to engage in meaningful sex, okay? And number 5, it gives you time to plan something spicy, something sexy, something different, okay? And again, we get complacent, wham, bam, thank you, ma'am kind of moment. No, spice up things. Get some lingerie, get some toys, set the stage, get some candles, get some music going, do a massage, do something different. But scheduling spicy sex allows you to plan for it. These are some basic things that you can implement starting today. Sit down with your spouse, have a conversation, and tell them you are important to me enough for me to schedule sex with you on a weekly, monthly, daily, whatever basis that you can come up with that you can stick to and make it a priority, okay? I love you guys to pieces. I am here every single Thursday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But before I go, if you want to talk to me, you want to schedule a free 15-minute discovery call, I'm not trying to sell you anything. I'm only trying to help you with one situation to get you to win in your marriage. Do me a favor and just click the link below and schedule a free 15-minute discovery call with me. If you want this video or any of my videos on my channel and you don't want to send them to your spouse because you don't want to make them mad, just do me a favor, click the link below, fill out the form, and I will have one of my team members happily send your video or your videos on your behalf. I love you guys to pieces. I will see you next week.